Okay, so Unanima International by Ethan Miller. So sources, for my sources, I actually just had two main ones. I took everything from the actual Unanima International page, which had tons of info on the organization, and then the End Slavery Now page, specifically the page about Unanima International, that had a little bit bonus information, but mostly just the same stuff from Unanima International page. Or, yeah, okay, so helping out Unanima International. The best way is through their actual main page. On that page, they have a Getting Involved button, which when you click it, it takes you to where it has all the options that you can take to help out. On this page, you can donate money, find more about how to volunteer for Unanima International, and share your own story to help direct Unanima to injustice around the world. So really, just if you ever want to help this organization, just go to that page. It's got basically everything you want to know about the organization, and it also has what you're gonna do to help them, basically. All right. So the mission statement. Their mission statement is for women and children, especially those living in extreme poverty, are central to Unanima International's mission and everything they do. Um, yeah. Their main goal is to help out by bringing about systemic change, and their main focus is towards those who can't do it themselves. They listed refugees and immigrants. Basically, as you can tell, just people that aren't going to be able to help themselves on an international level. And yeah, so international focus, like I was saying before, they actually work um, next to the UN building. They protest and do stuff like that. And so they are basically as global, I guess, as you could be. They're mainly in New York, the New York building or the UN building in New York, but their work is towards a global focus, right? It's uh, they bring about systemic change on a global level through that UN building by protests and stuff like that. So work for social justice. They work for systemic change, as I said before. They aren't really on the field type guys. They are in the book. They make sure that the international law is being respected, and they call people out when they're not respecting it, which is huge because who else is really going to do that? No offense to the UN, but you know. And then they also work for a fair and just world. Once again, just making sure that people that can't help themselves are being helped out. Um, they also basically that's about it. They stand upon the international law. It's the basic standing point which they direct their global focus outwards. All right. So the Bishop Seven Principles. They help out the poor and vulnerable by working for systemic change that would make it so they could not be used by the system. Um, a really good example of this is making sure refugees and stuff like that aren't being hurt by the system or abused. Not getting into places where they're gonna be taken 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 advantage of. Yeah. Dignity of humans. They also work for the dignity of humans by making sure international law is being respected. That's pretty basic. That's basically what all international laws focus towards, making sure that people aren't just being killed or tortured or wrongfully hurt in some way. And then they also work towards solidarity with those in bad situations by telling their stories. And that is it. That is Unanima International. That is all I have to say about